Hey y'all, hey, it's Bodhi, and I'm back with another channel message, y'all. I trust we're all doing well. I trust we all had a wonderful love day weekend. If you do celebrate, if you are single, I trust that you took this opportunity to love on yourself. Oh my goodness. And if you're coupled, I trust that you were able to love on each other, man. I am tuning in to y'all from the Gulf of Mexico. I'm currently sitting on the beach and it's such a beautiful day. This year, I decided to take a little solo getaway for my solar return, which is on Valentine's Day. So I decided to take a solo trip and just really love on myself. You know what I mean? Really, just get some things right within myself. Write some things down, script some things out, get my schedule together, before this fire horse comes in. Like, oh my God, it's been such an amazing, peaceful, soft time that I've had this whole entire weekend. And I'm still in it. I'm still in it, collective. And I just give so much thanks. But this download that I wanted to share with you guys, and, this may or may not resonate with you, collective. Okay, I got to say that. And if it doesn't resonate, you know what I mean? It's all good. Just check me out on the next one. But if it does resonate, or if you would like to claim this message, don't forget to put 444 in the comments section below. So I was sitting here and I was meditating, right? As I'm listening to the waves, as the sun is shining so bright and the air is warm and the birds are communicating, and oh my God, and there's laughter all around me. And I'm sitting here in my own universe meditating, and my word for this year continued to come up within my psyche, and that word is ease. E-A-S-E, ease. That's my word for this year, living a life of ease. And it just kept coming up and kept coming up, and I know that was confirmation for me that Spirit is saying it's already happening, right? You living a life of ease, of comfort, of leisure, and purpose. Is already happening, and I give thanks for that, right? For that download. But as I continue to breathe deep into that energy of ease, collective, I got a download. And it wasn't Spirit's voice. It was more like a feeling. It was more like reassurance that gave how blessed one is when they finally elevate out the hustle and bustle. Like, how much of a blessing that is when one is finally able to elevate out the hustle and bustle. And I tuned into this frequency. I leaned into it. I breathed into it, collective. And I started to imagine in my third eye while I'm in meditation, like, what would that look like, right? Like, it all ties me back into living a life of ease for sure, right? But really elevating out of the hustle and bustle, elevating out of that to where you can live a life of ease. I tuned into, what does that look like? How does that feel? What does that mean for me? And this was the download, collective. I had to share it because I know this message is for someone on here. It may not be for everyone, because I've come to the understanding that some people are actually addicted to the hustle, man. You know what I mean? A life of ease, a life of softness is not meant for everybody. That's not everyone's dream or aspiration. And so this may not be for you. And you can always tell those people. You know what I mean? That came here to hustle. You can identify them. You know what I mean? Because their whole world centers around their hustle. You know what I mean? It's like they say they want more, but their actions is all centered around their hustle. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I mean, hey, the world revolves because we're all different and unique, and we all have our own perspectives and aspirations. You know what I mean? So this message may not be for everyone. I just want to say that. But for those of you who wish to elevate out of the hustle and bustle, those of you who wish to live a life of ease and comfort, you know, of course, having purpose there, right? Then this message is for you. I feel like, again, it's just more of confirmation for you. It's like reassurance that it's already in the making, because you're actively moving in that direction. You're not just writing it down, collective. You're not just, you know what I mean, imagining it. You know, you're not just having conversations about it, even though that's where it all starts. But it's like you have been in this active energy of, what can I do now to create a life of ease? What can I do now to elevate out of the hustle and bustle? And when I was sitting here, collective, thinking about, what does this feel like for me? What does elevating out of the hustle and bustle, what does that look like for me? I was brought back to when I moved out of the United States. For about a couple of years, my daughters and I, we moved to Central America, and that was the most amazing time in my entire life. Because prior to that, I have been hustling and bustling, okay, as a single mother, just trying to make it, trying to make sure that my daughters were in, you know, great environments, in great schools, giving them great experiences growing up, making sure they had more than enough. You know what I mean? I've been hustling and bustling, y'all. I've opened up several different businesses and closed them while working full time. Let me tell you something, okay? A hustler, that's the skin that I'm shedding, and it feels so good. It just feels so good. And I know some of you guys, maybe 3 or 4 of y'all, can relate to where I'm coming from. You're tired. It's like, you know, I've said this before, but you are over it. You're over the hustling and the bustling. You know, it's like you're shedding that part of yourself. And you're so serious about it, collective. This is what separates you from people who say they want a soft life with ease or whatever, you know. This part separates you from them, is that you're actively doing what you need to do to create that reality for yourself. And so again, if this message is for you, this is just reassurance. It's just confirmation that Spirit sees you, collective. Spirit knows that you are in the midst of elevating out of the hustle and bustle. A life of ease, a life of comfort, a life of leisure mixed with pleasure and purpose is on its way for you, collective, for you. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something. Because it's really all about the journey, okay? And so enjoy the journey. Enjoy every step of the way, collective. Don't rush anything. Everything will align for you, right? Everything will align for you. You will know when it's time to go from one step to the next, from the next step to the next step. You will know because the lights will be green. Everything will align for you. So don't rush it, right? Enjoy the journey. But as you're elevating out, right, as you're going from one step to the next, keep it to yourself, all right? Keep it to yourself. Because I feel as though there may be a little evil eye. Let's just say it like that, okay? There may be a little evil eye. There may be a little jealousy because you're living the life that you said you were going to live. Meanwhile, others were just talking about it. They were just thinking about it. They were just contemplating on it. But they didn't take the action. They didn't get outside of their comfort zone. They didn't really mean it how you really meant it. So when you start to elevate out of the hustle and bustle, just know that there is going to be evil eye. There are going to be a few people that you think will be supporting you that won't support you. Or maybe they will in your face, but there's evil eye behind your back. So just be mindful of that. Try to keep as much as you can to yourself, or give out in very micro doses to others if you have to. But again, this is confirmation or just reassurance for you, for those of y'all that's been putting in the action and the work towards having a life of ease, leisure, comfort, pleasure, and purpose. It's coming, collective. It's coming. And just keep going. All right. If you wish to claim this message, don't forget to put 444 in the comments section below. Until next time, y'all. Bye.